I was thinking last night as I was journaling before bed how life works. And I don't know if I got the cheat code, but I know how it has been for my life. For me, I am really good about noticing patterns. I can pick up on the themes of even small things. That's probably because of my neurodivergent mind. But I was thinking about the tests of life that I have had and reflecting on that they did not just come out of the blue. I had lessons prior to that, even probably years prior, that were preparing me for those lessons and for those tests. And for various reasons, I can go into that as well. I would say lack of self-love and other things, childhood trauma. I did not see the patterns of the behavior that I was engaging in or tolerating from others. Therefore, I was failing the test miserably, and it just brought some really difficult life consequences. And where I am now, I can see that pattern better. I'm more conscientious of things because I've done a lot of inner work. So I look at it like this. The lessons of life are the practice for when the major tests, crises come. And if we have been diligent in paying attention to the lessons and making the right decisions, then we are more prepared for those major tests, because those tests will come. They always do. However, if we are not healed, we are not working, towards our highest self, we will very easily encounter these tests and constantly say, why is this always happening to me? Or why am I always dating the same people? Or why do I keep attracting the same people? That means that you are looking at external reasons for the challenges that you experience in life instead of looking inward. You have not been attentive to the lessons. And as you grow and just strive to be a better person, doing that inner work to get there, you begin to recognize, that's a test. I know it's a test because I recognize the types of questions on the test. I've seen this before. And I'll tell you personally, for me, the test has always been things that have challenged my core. I intuitively may have known what I needed to do, but it was uncomfortable. It challenged the behaviors and patterns I had been conditioned to walk in, and it was uncomfortable. So the safe route was also the most dangerous route for me. I'm in a space now where I can confidently say, I'm going to take the uncomfortable route. I'm going to listen to my gut and instincts, because every time that I have done that, regardless of how difficult it has been, it has always served me for my highest being, for my highest self, for my highest good. Whenever I've listened to my gut instinct, my intuition, it has not been bad or wrong for me. It is when I have stayed in my comfort zone, or just even realizing I was in the comfort zone, repeating the same patterns, that when shit hit the fan, I was like, what you mean? Huh? So I'm looking at a test, and my first approach to the test was, you gotta be kidding me. I was just here last year doing the same thing. I failed miserably. I've been taking the lessons and the tutorials for the past year, and now I'm back. And so I was praying about it, meditating, and I was like, yeah, I'm back. I get a retest. I get a retest, and life is about retests. We call it a karmic loop. You get a retest. And how you perform in that retest determines if you ascend to the next level or not. So my position is I have come way too far to repeat the same lessons. That lesson almost took me out. I am not kidding. You almost took me out. And I'm back in the same kind of space, not in my control. This is nothing that I had even orchestrated, but here I am in it again with the exact same people. And I'm just like, what? And I thought, okay, I got to flex my muscle. I've got to see how I've grown. I've got to demonstrate the faith that I have in my own growth and development, in my spiritual alignment and awakening towards my highest being, the highest version of myself. Okay, retest. And then I looked at it. I've been praying about it all week, actually since last week when I found out. But then I thought yesterday, I was like, maybe this lesson isn't for me, or this test isn't for me to learn or pass. Maybe it is for those that abused and harmed me to see me in a higher state. Maybe the lesson is for them. And when I shifted that, I was like, okay, it's not happening to me, it's happening for me, but it's also happening for them. And so I am determined to break that karmic loop. I am not going back to repeating those same patterns. And I have been diligent in making decisions that are for my good, even if it is hurtful for those who I truly care and love for. If it's not serving me, And for me, I used to think that mindset was selfish. I have been so conditioned to self-sacrifice for others because that's what we do. I'm Gen X. That's especially what we do. Boomer parents, you better figure it out, girl. But still do what I need you to do for me. That's what I grew up with. You know, children should be seen or not heard. So the voice was never there. The voice was never there. And so it has been very difficult to break that pattern. It is not selfishness, it is self-care. I have to be able to trust myself and rely on myself to take care of myself. And I've made that promise to myself that I will always do that, no matter how foreign or uncomfortable it might be. That's what I've been meditating on. That's what I was journaling on last night, and I wanted to share. Have you had the similar revelation or experience? Are you one that has self-sacrificed for others and it has backfired on you? I'd love to hear your thoughts.